everybody? Welcome to the Mancini Report. It's Friday morning. We do this every Friday. We missed last week, Mark. We missed you for a week. You're back. How was your 4th of July? How is everything going?
Oh, everything was great, my brother. I love you dearly, man. The show that's sweeping the country. We don't lose a beat. And when we come back from a week off, we come back that much harder.
That's right. We just got more to talk about. We got less time and more to talk about is what happens. Now, here's what we're like it or not, whether these people like it or not, we're going to talk about the Mets and the Pirates because we're Mets and Pirates fans. And you know what? Both teams are in the playoff race. They're in the hunt. The Pirates have the big pitching, the kids. You got Skenes going tonight. You got Skenes against Severino tonight. Then you got Falter and Peterson tomorrow. And then Manaea against the Pirates haven't named the starter for the third game. What are you looking at here, Mark, for this series?
Well, it's a 4-gamer. It's a wraparound with the Monday afternoon too.
That's right.
So this is going to be really good. Rare that you have a wraparound series, and then the Pirates will head on to Milwaukee, and then the White Sox before the All-Star break. So this is going to be an interesting one. Previewing the Mets, we got to pay them back, man. You guys swept us, man, in Gotham 3 earlier in the season when we were kind of trying to find our footing coming out of Philadelphia, and then we got to you guys and just the wheels who fell off the wagon. But
both teams are trying to find. Both teams are still trying to find out who they are. I mean, listen, they're both on the fringes of the wild card race, right? Both teams could go either way at this point. The Mets, as hot as the Mets were for the last month or so, they're still a game under 500. They're losing games. They lost 2 straight to the Nationals. They blew a 5-run lead. They lost 1-0 yesterday. And the Mets, like I said, they gave us a little bit of a season here because they did get so hot. But, they could lose 8 out of 10. Then they're more than capable of losing 8 out of 10 and then just falling right back out of it. So I don't know. And the Pirates are another team. They're right there. They're under 500, but they're in the race because the third wild card keeps teams in the race. It kind of makes it hard because are the Pirates and the Mets really in the race? I mean, like they are, but they aren't. Do you want to mortgage your future to go for it this year when you got a 500 team?
Well, I don't know. I think the Pirates are in better shape than the Mets. The Pirates just need another couple bats in that lineup. They got the pitching, and that's the most important thing in baseball is having pitching. So I like the Pirates, but the wild card, you're right. It keeps you in there, keeps everything interesting. And look at the red-hot St. Louis Cardinals, man.
Well, you got a couple teams, yeah.
Pittsburgh. I mean, you take 2 out of 3. You feel good. The mood is upbeat as you go into Washington for those guys. So, everybody's in it in the National League. It's different than in the American League where the haves and the have-nots have kind of separated themselves.
Yeah, I mean, there are. And there's a lot of streaky teams this year. You got the Mets who were red hot. Then they've kind of cooled off a little bit. You got the Astros who were left for dead a month ago, and now they're right. They're soaring. They can't lose now. Now it's will the Astros ever lose? They're going to be buyers. It's like that. And then you got teams like the Yankees who can't buy a win. The Yankees have lost now. They can't. If your name's not Soto or Judge, you can't hit. They can't pitch now. And listen, this is the critical time in baseball. This is the 3 weeks and the Pirates. You say the Pirates are better off than the Mets. You're probably right, but the Pirates are a team for the future. This isn't the year for the Pirates, right? They got the pitchers now just coming up. They're 2 years away, a year or 2 away. You don't want to sell 2 years from now to win this year. This isn't about the Pirates winning this year, right?
Well, I think they're putting the pieces. You want progress over regress, but when you brought up the Yankees, maybe they're still looking at the steer down with Graham Ashcraft. That was crazy.
Yeah. Did you see that yesterday? What are they doing? There's and the umpire had to go. If you didn't see it, there's 2 guys on both the Reds and the Yankees who stood after the national anthem, stayed on their respective baseline, and just stood there. They were ready to start the game around them. The Yankees came out. They started warming up, but Boone had to pull his guys off the field.
Yeah, he said, "Yep, that's where Ashcraft won the game."
The Yankees won the stare down. They lost the stare down, and then they lost the game. And then it's the first time that the Reds have swept the Yankees since the '76 World Series.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy, man. One of the best offensive teams in baseball, too, the '76 Reds.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's Johnny Bench and all that. But
how how do you come to Yankee Stadium and just sweep them? Man, it's unbelievable. And the Pirates have taken 4 out of 6 with the Reds this year.
Yeah, well, the Yankees can't beat anybody right now because they got Judge.
The Orioles are hot.
And that's the problem with the Yankees. Now, you look at the Yankees and you go, okay, listen, if you're going to be bad now. They're obviously a playoff team. They're obviously going to get it together at some point. But if they're not careful, by the time they get it together, they could be 6 games behind the Orioles because the Orioles are red hot.
Yeah, it's just the mirrors. Here come the Red Sox. They're hotter than hell in your backyard over the weekend.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't get any easier. And the Red Sox, no matter what, it's going to be, they're going to play the Yankees tough. Even when they're a terrible team, they're going to play the Yankees tough. So, yeah, the Yankees, a lot of people over here in New York, people are, they're jumping off out of windows and stuff over the Yankees. But and then the Met fans are sitting there going, no, we don't want to hear it because you're 20 games over 500. We don't want to hear your problems at 20 games over 500 when we're sitting here, right? It took us a month of being the hottest team in baseball just to get to 500. That's the kind of hole that we dug ourselves here, a month ago. And the Yankees, we don't want to hear you crying. But they better be careful because that division is good and the Orioles are good. And the Orioles are better than the Yankees maybe because the Yankees and Judge is having – because it's weird with the Yankees because the Yankees are playing so bad they can't beat anybody. They can't hit. And then you got Judge – who's like on pace for 65, 66 home runs.
Yeah.
Who's having an all-time year. He's looking to break his own records.
Yeah, you could have a Phillies-Orioles World Series. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Listen, at this point, we could have, it could be a Royals Astros World Series. For all we have no idea. Last year at this point, the Diamondbacks were 10 games under 500,
Yeah, you never know. It's not how you start; it's where you finish.
Yeah. Now I want to bring something up to you that I heard yesterday that could be very interesting. That I just heard in a random spot, and I didn't hear it anywhere else. What do you think? What do you think about Crosby coming to the Rangers? It kind of fits. It kind of fits. It kind of fits because if you think about it, he's got the Rangers have the money, they have the team. He could take a little bit of a pay cut. He could come do it up in New York. I mean, it doesn't sound. I almost feel dirty saying it, but I've slept on it overnight, and now I'm kind of thinking it might be okay. I might be okay with it.
I don't know. I can't see him leaving Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but I mean, does he have anything left to do in Pittsburgh? He's obviously he's a legendary Penguin.
Let me put it this way: the Rangers would have to give a haul to get him.
Isn't his contract up though? Well, he has like 1 year left. Do they really need to give him?
This could be like a Gretzky type of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, Rangers get him. He's not Crosby of 8-10 years ago. That's when the Rangers got Gretzky. That's when they got Pavel Bure. That's when they got Theo Fleury.
Here's the thing: you got to look at the value. The value he bringing to the city. Tickets would skyrocket. If they're 200 now, they'd be 400.
Now here's the deal: it could be a Gretzky thing, but could it also be a Messier thing?
That's interesting,
right?
I think Malkin or Letang or
Mark. By the way, Mark just got stabbed. I just stabbed Mark right in the heart when I brought this up without warning him. Bringing it, I was going to bring him up. He doesn't know what to say now. He's like, oh my God, Crosby to Rangers. That does make sense.
Wishing upon a star.
We're going to sweep the Pirates in 4 in a wraparound series, and we're going to take Crosby back home with us.
Wait till we come back next week, man. We'll have taken you 4 or maybe 3 out of 4.
Oh, man, Mark. Oh, yeah. I want you to think about that Crosby thing because we might take 4 from you this weekend, and on our way back to New York, we'll bring Crosby with us.
Yeah.
So,
you
Mark,
got me, man. I got to get you back.
We're going to put you on the spot here because next week we're going to do a half hour. So now we've said it.
Yeah.
So now next week we're doing a half hour.
The people want it. The people want it. They don't want these 15-minute car chases.
Yeah, no. Listen, it's not me. I don't want it. I don't want to talk to you for a half hour, right? It's the people. They want it. If you don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you for a half hour.
Every time we send this show out, man, it keeps picking up steam. We keep picking up more and more people.
Listen, we can't control it. I can't control it.
Yeah,
it's a quiet taste.
It's unbelievable.
Go ahead.
We're better than anybody. No, we're better than anybody sitting in a bar drinking some Mai Tais.
Yeah, I mean, my 2 cats here, though, are better than the guy sitting in the bar at 9:30 in New York and 6:30 in California drinking Mai Tais. But I can go for a Mai Tai now that you said.
I always tell the Pirates, I always tell those guys, I said, hey, I just finished New York, so this morning it should be interesting.
You know what? You got to get me on that pirate show because now I gotta come on and I gotta talk some garbage to them. So his name is Mark Mancini. I'm Bob Walters. He's out west. I'm out east. We'll talk to you next Friday, everybody. Mark, have a good one.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
minutes.
I love you, man. Say
I put
hi
us
to
on the
the
spot.
family.
See ya.
Thanks.